everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Though it is coming to an end, unfortunately, as it is Sunday. But fear not, we still have some fuckery ahead of us in the form of Dungeons and Dragons. Don't mind me as I'm trying to just fucking get everything set up because I did everything else and then realized none of my shit was out. But we are joined by our wonderful DM as usual and our various other members, so why don't we get over there and speak with the rest of the group and get started?
Usually my job.
Yeah, fishing is happening right now. Go ahead, Pet, and introduce yourself. I see we're looking like Chitara from the '80s cartoons.
No, I just have really colorful pants on that have cat faces on them, so I'm like, I figured I should wear some cheetah print and neon cheetah print to match.
Oh, before we get too far, I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you. So
yeah, you
remember how you guys decided to ask me to just create something amazing out of Dick's
the
Dick's
Uwu
creation?
Song. Yeah.
Well, I have to find it. Hang on.
Well, if she would just check Gamers Chat.
That works too.
That is
Why
fair.
Is it? It's not popping up in my Blerp buttons anymore. What did I do? It should be free.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's right there.
Well, hit the button then.
And it's not free.
Oh, it's not?
No.
How much is it?
50 beats.
Oh, beats? Oh, because it's on Blerp.
Because you have it set so that nobody can use channel points.
It shouldn't be that way.
For Twitch, you do have to add it as a specified channel point redemption. Otherwise, you can only use bits for Blerp.
Beats. They're different.
No. On Twitch, it's bits.
No. Blerp is beats.
Yeah.
It's a separate payout.
They also have bits.
I don't know why I went into my own channel. Go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm gonna try and unscrew that.
I am Pet. My character is named Valkyrie. She's a Beastmaster Ranger with a deep dark secret, and her companion is Freya, a 99.9% medium-sized panther, because I wanted the large ability without her being large. Unfortunately, last week we lost our little friend Loki, but there's more friends to be made.
Loki wasn't little at the end, though.
No, Loki wasn't little at the end. No.
No, he very much was not.
Is anybody else getting some bad lag right now? Or is it just me?
I think it's just you,
It's
sweetheart.
always you. Go ahead, Big Red, and introduce yourself. I'm still... There we go.
Son of a bitch!
Go ahead and introduce yourself,
Thank you for the resub, Zero. I've greatly appreciated it.
I think he might be muted.
He is.
Yeah, Red's muted.
Alright, go ahead and introduce yourself then, Warhawk.
Alrighty. My name is Warhawk. I'm a Warlock Paladin. My character's name's Samuel. And yeah, he did something he wasn't meaning to do last session.
There you go.
That
should
was
be free
entirely
now.
On.
It's in your streamer dashboard.
I'll pass it on.
Go ahead, Raging, and introduce yourself.
I am the Raging Gamer. My character's name is Cass, and he is a halfling rogue.
Nope.
That's not the button.
No.
Where'd the button go?
You know press button. I press button.
Still not free. Unless you added his channel points.
I sent you a message or a screenshot of where to go for it.
I have it. I saved it, so it. Okay. There it is. Did it get played? Oh, that just played on my end. My bad.
I mean, I heard it. Guessing it's the roll for initiative one.
No.
No, stick button.
It's better. It's
No,
better than
not
that.
the stick button. That's a different button.
Should be my stream blurbs.
Oh dear. No, I'm just realizing. I think your audio input for us is coming on a microphone somewhere.
Should be.
Can anyone?
Yeah, because I'm not showing that I'm broadcasting anything.
I hear us. I heard the alerts, and I hear you, and we sound weird.
Shouldn't be, because again, I'm not. I'll go double check and make sure.
There's like an echo when somebody talks.
Yeah,
Hang
it sounds
on.
like we're in a very
I think I know what happened.
empty room.
Is it done now? Because I think it's me.
No, it wasn't coming off of anyone's
No.
microphones. It's in his stream.
It's his stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Because if you listen to a stream, we sound weird.
It is. Okay, I thought
Okay.
that was just me.
Better.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know. I
yet.
can't pull your stream up.
Nope.
Should be better. I turned the monitor off. What?
And this is why it's called Sunday Fun Day D&D.
Yeah, because I can't. This is weird. Why?
Technical
okay.
issues with
I
Panda.
see what
Normal.
it is. I see what it is. No.
Normal
I see
Sunday.
what it is. I'm picking up my own audio.
This is
I
nice.
kind of wondered.
Oh, I love the effect that I got at level 7. Oh.
Okay, so.
Oh, you're doing sound alerts, not Blerp.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking evasion. I forgot about that.
Okay, we can turn that down then. Okay, that's not picking up now. No, it is still not that button.
It's in Blerp.
Yep. Zero, go ahead and describe your character for us.
Was it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Name's Zero. My character is Thumper. I am a Wood Elf Rogue. And I'm also the group's local alcohol enthusiast. Because this cookies and cream with root beer is fucking amazing.
Hey, there we go.
There, Pat.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it costs money to get it because you can't. I don't think you can make things free. But like I said, you could attach it to your channel points if you have any available anymore because you have so much shit.
Well, first of all, I'll fuck with it later.
I was gonna say, because if you go to Blerp and go to your streamer dashboard, there should be a red button that says Twitch or Twitch channel points, and that's where you add it.
Okay. Again, I'll screw with it later. But
Son of a bitch.
he has a famous button. So, anyways, are you here now, Big Red, to describe yourself?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead and go for her.
I'm Floto Fire Eyes. I play a dwarf and the best barbarian there is in the game.
Bullshit.
All right, Kodice, you are up.
Is Codice here yet?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had myself
Okay.
muted because I wasn't sure how my kids were gonna behave.
I mean,
that
fair,
is
but
a
I
fair
also
assessment.
question your husband behaving.
My husband is
I don't know.
asleep because he has to be awake at 1 a.m.
Well,
Ugh.
I mean, if we'd know if he was anywhere close because his ooh button would have just gotten
You
him
would hear.
popping into the chat.
Mm-hmm. My name is
Y'all
Kodak.
leave Chick Hicks alone.
My character's name is Daisy May. She is the smartest idiot you'll ever meet. And is also a human waterbender. But seriously, all the buttons will be pressed. She knows not to. She's just prepared for the repercussions. But she will do the stupid thing. Smartly. Just do the stupid thing.
It's not really smart.
All right, so let us begin. The city is battle scarred and still smoking. Camera focus. You're more
What are
ADHD
you
than I am
doing,
this week.
step
What is
bro?
happening?
I'm not
There
doing
we
anything.
go. Well, my camera? Oh, it was out of focus as hell.
No, not that. I just got a "What are you doing?" step bro for no reason.
Oh, I have no idea.
Exactly.
So it's battle scarred. You see various soldiers putting down the remains of the undead that were walking. You see the body of the lich you just slayed laying on the ground, as he had fallen from the roof with the final strike. You can tell the city's been torn apart, and many of the ships are burnt and sunk in the harbor. And that is where you will begin today.
I would like to remove his head from his body.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
I mean, you're more than welcome to try, but again, a lich will regenerate unless you destroy its phylactery.
Yeah, but if he moves the head and the body apart, it might take longer to regenerate.
Nope.
I don't think
5
it
days.
works that way.
Yeah.
So you got 5 days to find his phylactery. Well, fine. That's a way to get spicy and just wander off, Warhawk.
Well, he was wandering around in the wild.
I think it's just
Eventually
having
we're just gonna have to, just contain his van to a parking lot. Are you back now? Marco.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
finding.
How about now?
I see him lighting up, but there's none audio. Oh. Are you there, man in the van?
Yeah,
What?
it's just every single time you guys start talking, it sounds like you're going to like robot mode.
He does not have good connection right now.
No, he does not.
Why doesn't he just live in your driveway again?
I don't know. He likes Indiana.
No.
What part of that are you saying no to?
Anyways, so
Like I'm in the usual spot where I usually stream play, and I don't know why I'm getting such shitty signal today.
Crappy weather? I mean, that can affect it. Plus, I mean, there's a hurricane
clear
off
skies.
of Florida and monsoon weather everywhere else.
Have you used more than 22 gigs of data this month?
Most likely.
No, I have unlimited.
It's still
Uh,
unlimited, but after 22.2 gigs, you get dropped.
throttled down.
Yeah. And midget porn does not take half the size. Trust me, I know.
Yep, unfortunately. You just like them 6-foot headrests,
Oh my
huh?
fuck.
But anyways, so yeah, you
Only
can go
thing
ahead
that
and
came
remove
out
the
of
head
it
from
was
the body.
midget porn.
Is there anything else anybody else would like to do?
I'd like to do a quick roll for investigation of the surrounding area just to see if there's anything that we have potentially missed that could be of, importance.
Okay.
Come on. Stay on the table. And that would be a 19.
Hey, 19. You do notice, indeed, that there is something amiss. The symbol that was on top of the temple is now burned into the stone building that's in the center of town, facing the temple. You can tell upon further investigation that a lot of the zombies have their faces tattooed with various things of thief, murderer, and the like. You remember specifically one face of the young woman that you had seen just a few days prior in the shop, who
Thought you said
was at that point human.
I thought you said the one that had thief tattooed on her forehead left the shop muttering a nonsense.
No, they left the shop while she was still muttering her nonsense.
Oh, I thought she wandered off into the forest.
No, she was very much enslaved and being sold. Speaking of which, I need to open that up. But you can tell that
Knuckles.
a lot of the things that were unleashed on the city were oh my god, pasty white. Um, were unleashed on the city from underneath the bestiary.
Like,
Oh, you want the snake?
Okay, now I have all the things up I'm gonna need for you guys that can be minimized. Alrighty, so
Is the boat still intact with the crew still alive?
your boat is still intact, but the cannon is now firmly mounted on top of the keep.
I didn't ask about the cannon. I asked about the crew.
The crew, well, go ahead and roll perception.
I saw nothing.
I got a
I rolled
19
a
on
1.
perception. Oh, wait, no, I forgot my modifier. I got a 22 on perception.
You notice when you look over at the ship that there is an array of carnage. Tiny body parts are strewn up and down the deck. And as you approach the ship just a little bit closer or get a better vantage, you see burned into the side of the ship, blood will come from a stone for those who aid the lost.
Yes, I will.
Does anybody here know
Okay,
how to
so who is the
fucking sail a ship? Because we may need it.
well, that depends on what session you're asking Zero, but
I mean, the
You are
exact same
reminded of
character
during the
plays.
battle the Lich admitting that he trapped the temple's god in Avernus. Maybe, since he had a portal, there may be more in his temple you missed. Or maybe his
But I
black
don't want to go
blade.
back into his creepy temple.
I mean, yes, this player does play as a pirate in another session if DM allows that knowledge to come in.
Not how that works.
Yes, baby. It is yummy.
I like to cast good, detect good and evil
There is good and evil
via
everywhere.
30-foot radius. Son of a bitch.
Nope, you're here.
it
It's
was
somebody
Gamer
else
that
that went
popped
first.
out.
Yeah, for some reason my thing wasn't working. I was trying to talk to you guys, but
Common problem after 40.
I am 38. Fuck you very much.
You know the best part is I took a shot in the dark.
Anyhow, I was trying to say, without a boat, it would be nice if we had, oh, I don't know, a sigil or something to take us to where we need to go. But someone made sure we didn't have that.
Are you talking about the portal?
Yes,
Kind of
the
confused.
sigil.
The
That was a
sigil?
portal. The sigil.
Okay, to be fair, I did not know my attack was gonna kill him, okay?
Well,
You
technically you
shouldn't
didn't
have
kill
attacked
him,
him
but...
in the first place, knowing he was controlling it.
Girls, you're both pretty. Can we focus on
Yes.
task at
Yes,
hand?
very much so.
So there's no crew left to run the ship, huh?
No.
Not currently, no.
Is there a library that might have a book on sailing?
If it's not
Maybe
burning
we should go
right
find
now.
the phylactery so the Fey God doesn't keep hunting us.
Yeah, but the last
that would be
known
the
whereabout
smart thing to do.
the last known whereabout that we knew of the phylactery was back on the island.
No,
Unless
Lich's phylactery has to stay with him. This is a different Lich.
oh, I was thinking it was the same lich.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
What
well,
am I
if
hearing?
him
Who is
trying to
stirring
eat
macaroni?
talk. He's trying to eat his phone. Thinking it might get a better signal down in the void. If it has to stay near him, then it has to be in this area or within the shrine.
What's his name?
Wait,
What was the stone building in the center of the town that now has the god's sigil on it?
It was once
I see.
considered a
Shush!
place of worship and
Ow.
praise
It's
for Nysium.
pink.
what's the play?
But for some reason, the lich marked
the
that
tiny
building
red.
after he got flushed out of the shrine. Maybe we need to check that stone building for it. Half of us could check the stone building, the other half could go back to the shrine.
Just a
Yeah,
reminder to
but
all player characters, there has
you
not been a
tell
rest
what
since the
the
fight.
library is?
Yeah, but can we afford to
It
take a
could be
rest right now?
anything.
Well, we're obviously not on a timeline to fucking leave anymore.
No, but we're on a
I-
timeline until he shows back up. 5 days.
I mean, what are the odds that if he does show back up, he'll do the sigil again and teleport us to where we need to go?
Yeah, but
I
can we
can tell you
risk everyone else?
100% though, if he does come back, he will definitely just try and kill everybody.
Exactly, we can't risk any more lives. We know where supposedly the god is kept. He stated the location. We can
Okay,
find
do
other...
you know a way
Yes,
to get there now? Because without
say-
a way to get there, knowing the location don't mean jack shit.
No, but it does mean that we can find a way to get there without risking everyone else's life. You rather more bloodshed happen just so, for the hopes of a fucking portal, or you rather stop the bloodshed and find another way?
I mean, the term sacrifice the few to save the many comes to mind.
And sacrificing
How
a
many
whole
more
town
lives will we
already
save
doesn't...
if we rescue the if we rescue the god?
We need to take care of
Anybody
the most pressing
with
threat
a
there is,
16 and
which is-
above passive perception?
Yeah,
Anyone
I am.
above a
I can
what?
tell you, I don't.
Nope.
You know what I'm
Anyone
saying?
above a what?
16. Passive
me.
perception.
No.
Anybody with above a 16
Yeah, I
passive
got 16.
perception notices a cloaked figure quickly bump several of you and disappear.
I check if my coin purse is missing.
But you don't notice it. You don't have the passive perception to notice.
Hello?
No, the mimic is no longer riding anybody. It is currently back eating its way through that temple. I'm sorry, I had tell me why blowing into my ear. What happened?
Warhawk just randomly checked himself to see if his gold was missing, but I reiterated he didn't have the passive perception to notice someone bump into us, so.
Correct.
I got 16.
Hey, DM.
You have a 16 for
Yeah.
passive perception?
So outside of game, fourth wall break.
Huh?
Yep.
My passive is 16.
Is it in?
For what?
Is it plain note or
Potentially.
Oh,
Yes.
It's basically
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
scrawled into a piece of undead flesh.
okay. Let me just a second here.
Yep.
My husband says his hello.
Yummy.
Hello.
Okay, so
Greetings,
if you're
fellow
insistent
human.
on destroying the Lich's phylactery, again, how do we identify the phylactery as being the phylactery? Because it could be anything.
It must be an inanimate object, but yes, it would probably take some
Yeah, it could
research
be an
into
old
him to try and
discarded
figure it
shoe
out.
for all we know.
I'm gonna relay what I have in my hand from this creature. Sorry. Not to trust the priest. The priestess, whatever. Yeah.
Wait, the priestess that
Uh,
got brought back, or a
I
different
got
one?
when they bumped into me, they slid me a note. Don't trust the Prius. Fuck, I'm
The
drunk.
Prius, the car.
Prius? I didn't know Priuses were
Don't
not.
trust the EV vehicles.
Drunk, okay, leave me alone.
Is this gonna be your ooh woo thing?
Yes.
We're just gonna have the zero button. It's a Prius. Don't trust the Prius. So, thank you for the hydrate. You see one of the guards coming over, beaten, battered, and missing an arm. He goes, "Heroes, we tried to protect the ship, but those zombies ripped through there and ripped them apart. They took a couple of them, but we didn't see where they went. There was so much chaos, especially when the old church blew up. Glad to see you're safe.
Thank
If
you.
you figure out where the blacksmith is, let us know. He's been missing as well."
Thank you for doing all you could.
He continues walking forward to go pick up another person to bring to the cart. Somebody else who had fallen, more undead that had been slain. Pet, you feel its shape has changed dramatically. It is now a full-on inflatable bouncy castle.
Oh dear God.
You can see it from the city.
Thank you.
The whole 2 mile distance, you can see it.
I just
It
kind
is
of
a large, yellow, bouncy castle.
I just kind of giggle under my breath and nudge Thumper and then like nod my head in the direction of where Loki's at.
No puzzle. That's not a puzzle.
just kind of share the humor in the dark moment.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
It's alright. So, where do you decide to adventure? Hey, Hazard, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Has.
Warhawk speaking,
Well,
but
we
it's
really
pure
do need to
silence.
find that flag.
There.
No, Warhawk's mic is sounding like a fucking ghost.
He's just sitting there just
Like-
going and just
No, I'm thinking more spirit box because of the sound in the background.
Man,
How
you
old
guys
are
sound
you?
like spirit boxes today. I don't want to hear.
How many pineapples can you fit in your ass?
Also heard it's how many pickles you can fit up your butt now too.
You know, that is fair. That is fair. Could be better, could be worse. I understand that completely. I had to wander around a zoo today, so I get that. So, you need to get going. We need to make a decision. Where are we going to start looking for the phylactery? Do we maybe search for the body for evidence? Ideas of what may have been?
I want to go body hunting.
I look over to Pat and I say, I'm going to take a nap. And then I just lay down right on the ground where I'm standing and just try to take a nap.
Are any of the buildings untouched?
Just one.
Is it a house?
It's the herbal shop.
I think that might be a
Okay,
good
the
place to
stoner.
start because I think that might be a good place to start because he wouldn't want to risk the building that he has the phylactery stashed in getting destroyed. So if it's the only one that's untouched,
That I follow.
but again, we need, how do we identify the phylactery once we have found it?
We need to figure out what the channel point costs for Panda to hydrate without drips. What? Is this some young kid thing I don't understand? I'm fucking old here. What is hydrating without drips?
The only thing I can think of is hydrating without making a mess.
I didn't make a mess. I have a whole big ass fucking... It is what it is. Anyways. So you decide to go into the herbalist shop.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to chug. You want me to chug. There is a difference on that, sir.
Not to mention, you should specify actually the size of the container of which his hydration is in before deciding if he needs to chug it or not.
Yes, because I am not chugging a 2-liter. That is way too much tea.
Not to mention there is such a thing as overhydration.
Yes.
Yeah,
As you
but
walk
to
into the
someone that
store,
is
you
living-
see you see the shopkeeper standing there, holding a garden trowel like he's ready to stab somebody, looking incredibly disheveled. I don't want no problems, man. I don't want no problems. Here for the plants, man.
I'm not here for problems. I am simply looking for the Lich's phylactery, and because your building coincidentally happens to be the only one untouched, I have a feeling he may have stashed it here. Do you happen to know anything about that?
So it did work. How bad is it
What
out
worked?
there?
Take a look for yourself.
I can't.
How come?
You're bound to the shop.
Like,
You're bound to the shop, aren't you?
Can't even peek your head out the damn door?
There is
Man.
no puzzle.
these magic users are just less and less observant as they walk through portals. How do you think this realm exists? You think I could have plants in the rainforest next to plants you'd find in frozen mountainscapes?
I see
I
it. No,
created
it's
this realm.
pretty.
It is and isn't. But that old guy really helped by giving me the seal and telling me to paint it on the floor. And everything's been going great ever since I did that. He points to a spot on the floor. It's underneath all that stuff. I haven't had to touch it in a while. He gets real mad when I touch it, though.
Oh,
But
that
I
he
haven't
is
seen
dead.
him in like. I feel like it's been years, man. Can't have been that long.
Hate to break it to you, that was a lich. He's a bad guy. We need to break the seal.
You can't break that seal, man.
Want to
This
bet?
isn't
Bad things are gonna
supernatural
happen.
snafu.
Pull up my axe and swing at the floor on the sigil.
Wait. Let me roll a perception. This shitty game has me fucking
Hang on.
paranoid 24/7. That's a 15.
You recognize that sigil right off the bat. It's the
As
same one onto your hand.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Went to the herb place, seal on floor, matches seal on Kodai's hand.
precisely.
Yeah, man, that guy was kind of an asshole, but like I don't know, he put the sigil in here and then business started doing better. I got new plants. It was a good day. But then I tried to go outside and I couldn't go outside anymore.
Hate to break it to you, but you practically cursed yourself.
That's not cool, man.
You sent it to me.
He goes to scratch his hand and he also has the same mark
Hey,
burned
Panda.
into it. Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It
is in
hasn't
the
been
garage.
24 hours yet,
Here in a
has
second.
it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
aren't you still passed out on the dirt outside? You said you were gonna take a nap.
That's not what I'm concerned about. That's not what I'm
He's concerned about he
about.
looks like the person who
It
just
is-
destroyed the entire city.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, and that's gonna be handled in a
Yeah.
minute, sleeping boy.
Oh no.
So yes, he scratches his hand and the same sigil in the same exact spot is there, but it looks like his was burnt into his flesh.
You said
But
we're in the
yeah, I
herbalist
mean,
shop, right?
Correct.
yeah, man.
I'm curious how often you actually talk like that when you get really high, though.
I do not.
A lot.
I do not. Anyways, so he goes, but a phylactery, man, those things could be anything. I don't know. People tend to, in my experience, in my 400 years of life, people tend to do something that's kind of personal to them as a safety object. I've never seen anybody be real smart and do something that nobody would expect. Like, if it was me, I'd make it a coin, and I would just make sure it ended up in the local treasury. Find me now, but it's a good thing I'm not evil. I don't think I could be evil. Evil people talk a lot. You think they talk a lot? I think they talk a lot. Can I help you get anything?
The look on Pet's face right now.
Yeah, because Panda talks a lot.
Oh, I thought it was my
Your
message.
face said what my mind was thinking.
What kind of floor is it? Is it wood or a stone?
It is a stone floor.
I use my axe to start scratching the floor where the sigil is.
I've actually made one, Snafu. Soul coin for WGUSX. I'm still tinkering with it though. You're gonna try and smash through the seal?
Well, I'm going to use the axe and scratch it.
Okay.
Now I'm
go
giving
ahead
you
and give
that
me a
look, Zero.
Constitution save.
I really want to.
Watch you lose another hand.
I haven't lost one hand yet.
Not you, him. What did he just lose his hand doing? He burned the shit out of it doing what? Pocketing shit from the
Dealing
store.
dragon
What?
fire.
And what does he want to do again?
But I
It's a
rolled a
19.
28.
You got a 19? Okay.
Mhm.
Your axe is blown from out of your hand into the stud above you as soon as you made a permeation in the sigil. It
But
misses
you were
your
just
face.
trying to scratch it, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You maintain your grip, but you are now holding an axe that is stuck in a cross member.
I pull it out.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. It's pretty deep in there.
Let's see if you're the best barbarian after
That's
all.
what she said.
22.
You rip the axe out of the beam, and that beam isn't as solid as you thought it was. It seems there's a void in that structure.
I look at that magic people and say, what is that?
I
I
deal
don't
more
know,
with
man.
nature and
I just
animals,
moved
not
in
magic.
here after they built this place.
I looked at the shopkeeper. Shut up. Wasn't talking to you. You're not magic. I look at my party.
I deal more with nature and animals, not this stuff.
I'm not magic. I'm actually very sticky fingers.
In fact, I think the only magical person within the group just poofed.
Hey,
Don't we have a
man.
warlock?
No.
He's
Hang on. Hey, man. Those are some pretty serious looking burns on your hand. I have a plant for that. Hang on. By the way, you all only got away with that because he got the perception roll to see it. But he rolled a 3 for insight, so he doesn't care.
All about me stealing?
about
that
you
your
having the
hands
burn
are
on your
burnt
hand.
from a plant that he carries.
Oh.
He goes, alright. Grabs something, crushes it up. He goes, I don't know how you chemically burnt your hand in that fight, man, but I can't let that slide.
Crashed.
He hands you a bandage and he goes, this is leech wart. Keep it on there for a couple hours. It'll take the burn out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, you broke my beam.
Here's a gold.
Why is he looking up?
Because that's where the axe broke a beam.
Oh, I thought the axe broke the beam in the ground because it hit the ground.
No.
Crash the
You missed.
sigil
Oh,
went up into
They
the
got blasted
cross
from the
member.
ground to the ceiling.
Hey,
with
what's
me
that in
attached.
there, man? He looks over at the dragon. You're tall. What is that?
That's you, Dom.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
He
I
said he
spaced
looked.
up on a dog.
I have an
It's like the
18 for
ADHD leading the
investigation.
squirrels, guys.
Yep. Anyways, come back. What was it?
A hollow void in the beams poured above us.
I didn't
The
do
hit-
it.
No, the hippie asked what it is.
You're tall
So-
enough you can see into it.
Okay, I'll roll perception to look into it.
Would that be investigation?
Or investigation. Whatever. One of those fucking things. What do I see with a dirty 20?
You see a very dull pewter key against a
Lie.
scroll and a black wax coated human skull.
Guys, there's some weird shit in here.
Well, that sounds.
I want it.
No, finders keepers.
Why do you
For all we
guys
know, that
always
could
want
be the
to
phylactery.
That's
I
always
say destroy it.
Can I roll perception or something to see if it's fucking cursed? Before
Well,
I
that would
touch
be
it?
Arcana.
rolling to understand the magic.
Oh,
But,
which would be arcane.
Yeah, it would be an Arcana check.
I sense a butt coming.
Hey, just because you sense a... I mean, you feel like you're surrounded by assholes, so there's plenty of butts coming.
Well, you know. 21 on Arcana.
You can tell that there is something magical trapped inside this skull. You can't tell what it is, but you can tell it's alive.
Hi, everybody.
But the rest of the items are not magical whatsoever.
Hello.
Maybe the
I
scroll.
grab them all.
I was gonna say maybe the
Okay.
scroll
I'm
has
surrounded by assholes.
has information on the skull.
Joey, inside.
Yes, I want to open the scroll and see if it says anything. Not that I'll probably
No,
be able
you're
to
fine.
fucking read it, but
Go ahead and give me a knowledge check or history.
history 23.
You can tell this is Elvish writing. You've seen it before.
Did you find your
I hand it to
ice cream
Zero to
scarf?
read, but I want it back.
The thing you want me to glue.
Zero, as you're handed the scroll, it says, "He's coming. We can't stop him.
That's what she said.
I sealed away what could help us, and I've hidden the key. We can't let them win. We can't let the gods fall. Find Nithis in the basement. We'll get him out. Can't believe the gods walked this realm."
I did drop a
Someone
piece.
knew something was happening.
The hippie, looking over your shoulder, goes, "Hey man, I know that symbol. Yeah, it's in the crypt down in that old church." But nobody goes down there, man. Other than the slaver guy, he gets a lot of undead out of there. Anyways, if you need
The
anything,
hell
I'll
is
be over
that
here.
about?
Guess
And
we're
while you
heading to
guys
the
are...
old church.
Now, while all this is happening, we flash
Hey,
over to
we
Warhawk, who
may
is laying
have
in the middle of the
to
road.
leave because I'm not picking you guys up at all.
Yeah, we... You can't hear us?
Joey, sorry.
You guys are coming in like robots, and it's very confusing to try to keep a hold of what your guys are saying.
Okay, no, I can't move my chair real quick.
Are you
I
on
may have to
Wi-Fi
just,
or your
drop
actual
out for now.
phone?
I'm sorry. I'm on my actual phone. I'm not connected to any Wi-Fi.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to help you there unless you connect to Wi-Fi. It might speed you up a little bit. But we pan over to Warhawk.
Go ahead, continue.
who is now surrounded by what remains of the city guard, who begin accosting him
That's blue light.
for mocking what has happened. I can't believe you think this is funny. So many innocent people just died. You want to look like the person who just attacked this city?
Still asleep.
To be fair, oh, I'm still asleep. Okay.
Oh, they have shaken you awake. And they are all armed, beaten, and pissed. Not gonna say anything to defend yourself? Maybe you'll think you're so funny once we throw you in the cages. I don't know. Pissed off, pissed on. He seems to just be heavy breathing to this over there. Oh.
Yeah, he's gone.
Nope.
Okay, we'll kick back to the rest of the party. So, we can remedy this. So, what's the decision you want to do? Do you want to go down into the crypt? Are you trusting this note?
Into the
Do
thick
we
of it.
believe the hippie is hiding information?
I definitely find the hippie sus. As much as I would like to like the hippie. Also, kind of don't really know what's happened since my computer crashed.
Okay. Warhawk still looks like the person that just slaughtered the entire city. They found a skull, a note, and a old pewter key in a false beam inside the hippie's shop that had the sigil of Nithis and a letter stating that they hid it in the basement in the crypt. And to find Nithis, they can't. Basically, it was alluding to somebody knew the Fae were coming.
Got it.
And then, obviously, the hippie was like, yeah, man, there's that same exact symbol down on one of the tombs in the crypt. So where would we like to go?
Into the thick of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Crypt.
I concur.
So, you step out the door and see several angry, variously beaten guards screaming at Warhawk, who is laying on the ground in the middle of the city, still looking quite exact a match to the person who just decimated the entire city. You think this is funny? You think this is cute?
Yes.
They're screaming at him. But we continue on. You look across and see the building. Stone with worn wooden doors. You get up to it and you begin to push slightly on that front door. For a city that was just on fire, the door's oddly cool to the touch. As it creaks open, the air smells heavy, like no one's been in here in a very, very long time. You notice various rows that once were a house, so many for worship. Now,
Okay, Joey, if we can't find it right now, go inside, we'll find it later. Okay.
that's the D&D method. As we get forward, we see various books and various religious relics cast to the wayside, broken for whatever value they may have had on them. And you see a set of stairs leading down at the back of the room. and a stone door behind the pulpit. Which do you want to go through?
Not right now, Andy. Okay, Joey, go inside.
Guys,
Uh,
I'm
left.
thinking.
I don't know which.
is anybody paying attention today?
Listen, I've had. I
Sorry,
am
I
trying.
got interrupted.
Please repeat.
As you enter the building, you see the pews that were once used to house many worshippers, strewn and broken on the wayside, thrown haphazardly on the floor. Any religious artifacts or relics of the past have been smashed, and anything of their value have been taken from them. There's a pulpit up in the center with a stone door behind it, and on the other side of the room there is a set of stairs going down. Which do you choose?
The stairs going down.
I
Same.
say go down.
Same.
Going down.
Down, 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 down.
You get to a set of staircases that go down. They begin winding in an ever tighter spiral. The thud of your footsteps begin to echo off the stone in the wall, an ominous heartbeat to a once thriving building now rendered empty. As you go down these stairs after the third turn, it is pitch dark for those of you without dark vision. You can still feel the smooth stone on the wall as you go to pass through, should you decide not to stop and light a torch.
I'm gonna light a
I'm still
torch.
walking.
I'm gonna let torch.
I want to be able to.
Dark
I'm still
vision.
walking. I'm good.
I have dark vision. I'm good.
Bitch.
I'm good.
The fuck you bitching me for?
You hit the first
Do
landing.
you have dark vision?
60 feet of it to be
You
correct.
You see what was once a hall where the monks that lived inside where would have sat and eaten. Dishes still litter the table as if it was set for a very recent meal, but covered in cobweb, dust, and the decay of the building. A sad monument to what could have been that day. You continue down the stairs, now winding in the opposite direction. An odd engineering design, you think to yourselves. You feel the air getting colder. You can tell you must be deep underground now.
Mm-hmm.
And you begin to hear the steady drip, drip of water beating off stalactites onto the floor. You step out into the mouth of a cave. You see various crypts cut into the stone. Sarcophagi ranging in size and decoration. You guess it was based off how important they were. Warhawk is now having his ass beaten by the local village population.
He can't hear you. He's deafened.
He's deafened.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that makes
I'm
it
just
even
saying.
better.
I mean, I did inform him. I'm kidding. I'm not that evil today.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
don't
say bullshit.
say.
So, you can walk freely into these floors. What would you like to do, seeing the various crypts and sarcophagus?
Good there, Panda?
I'm good. It's been a long day.
Agreed.
I want to read a few of them, if I can.
Okay. There are a couple that are written in common that are easily read. Here lies Adam, brave warrior, fought to the bitter end. Unfortunately, he was no match for the Dremora. See another
Next.
one for Ireland, my daughter, my peacekeeper, my life.
Aw, next. I
For the
woke up
fool.
ornery. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. For the fool. The one who thought he could bend time. The one who thought he'd be immortal. For the fool to see one last sunrise.
And you hear us,
Give me a
Hawk?
perception check.
Yes, I can hear you
Okay.
now.
I will roll perception.
After he
All right,
undeafened
Warhawk,
him.
the villagers have basically accosted you to the point you saw the rest of the crew wander into an abandoned or into the old monastery. Do you
Did they
decide to
just fucking
follow?
left my ass?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
He didn't exactly pause long enough
'Cause-
for us to say anything else, so he apparently really just wanted you to get your ass beat by the cops.
Uh-huh.
How bad was I hurt?
Yes.
On that perception check, I don't see shit.
I got
What'd you roll?
24.
A 2.
Okay.
Not a
You roll a
critical
24?
failure, but it might as well have
I
been.
rolled a 24.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
30-20.
Codice,
I rolled a
you
2.
know, Codice, you notice. And actually, I'm gonna text this to you because you notice something nobody else is going to with that roll.
I get to know something.
Yes, yes.
You
I guess
feel
it's the
special?
D4 on my
Oh, so
phone.
special.
Messing up.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel sweaty and flea bitten.
Oh, my son left the super glue. Oh my god, what the fuck did he do to the super glue?
That is terrifying.
Yeah, no shit.
Well,
I like how you're asking what
anybody-
he did to the super glue
And
and
not what he
he
did
with it.
with the super glue.
so you
Exactly.
know the rubber wristband things, they were very popular when I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
Like these or the
Yeah.
small ones?
Yeah, one of those things. He
Yeah.
broke one. And
Okay.
found my glue.
So,
and then
Big
decided-
Red, with your 20, you notice that there is a large mausoleum in the center. And it has a symbol on the front, a man bound in chains on his knees praying. Codice, you can relay the information you have if you so
Okay.
choose.
Okay, so there are 8 matching symbols on the tombs, and they all have keyholes on the tombs. And Nith's symbol is the same as the key in the room's center. So I
there's-
think the key that we picked up might fit the center one.
I mean, what's the harm in giving it a try?
Releasing
What's
the
the
wrong
worst that
thing.
could
Probably a
happen?
lot.
Fuck it. I stick the key in the hole.
The key
Giggity.
indeed fits that latch.
I turn it and unlock the door.
With a heavy thunk, you hear gears start to turn.
Roll.
Did you not
The door
check for
that was
shit
once
first, rogue?
That wasn't the
the
rogue.
door that was once open that you came down now has a stone sliding to block it. As the door on the mausoleum swings open, the door slams shut to the staircase you just came from. and the room begins to illuminate with torches, one by one, circling the room. A small drawer pops out, this time with a jade key, and it says, "My light, my daughter."
Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light.
Okay.
I
We
turn
need to
back to
take
the
the jade
party and
key.
go, I
Shut
did a
up, Dom.
barbarian thing. I might have fucked up.
Shut up,
No.
Dom.
No, we take the key to the tomb that has the daughter in it. There's an inscription
Ilani,
that
I
says,
think was the name.
As you go over to the tomb, there is indeed a weathered keyhole there.
okay,
You insert the key. It does indeed fit.
Okay. What happens? Twist
As
it.
you turn it, the crypt
Pop it.
begins to pop. The smell of decay begins to flood the room as others begin to pop. The door lifts open, and there is the mummified remains of a young girl with a azure key on a necklace around her chest.
Give it to her. Right.
I pick up the key.
You grab the key, shaking off the skeletal remaining hand. There is written on the key the source of life. Torches begin lighting slightly faster.
The source of life. Guys? Love, happiness, margaritas, probably something that's not any of those. But there's 8 tombs, and I can only read 3 of them.
What are the other 5?
She points out all the ones that are around. 2 are in Draconic. The rest are in Elvish.
Yeah, I can read them.
I can read 2 of them.
I can read 2 of them.
I can read the
The
Elvish.
I can't
the
read
one in
shit.
Draconic
I don't think I can read shit either.
says, "A will of iron." The other in Draconic reads, "A void of emotion." The ones in Elvish read, "Lyra, my muse." Another reads, "Megarith, my everything." The next one reads, "Aqua,
Isn't
my
that
soul."
Spanish?
Aqua is a color.
And the final one, "Death, death incarnate."
And what did this one read? The key?
The source of life.
My best guess would be death. Someone help.
What was Aqua's inscription again?
My everything.
Part of me
I
thinks
don't want to open that one.
that like meaning of life, a muse, something that keeps you going. And that was on the second Elvish one, I think.
So whose tomb are we putting it in?
There were 8 of them?
There are 7 now.
Should we
And
That
I
roll?
haven't
remember
been
the
opened.
fool,
Or
but
sorry,
I
6
don't
that haven't
remember.
been opened.
I remember the fool, but what was the one after the fool that you said before the fool that wasn't the daughter?
In Draconic? Or...
You said there were 3 in common. You read off the
Yes.
3. I remember the daughter. I remember the fool.
Hang on, let me grab notes. Because I had it all planned out in my brain, thank you. But now I have forgotten what I said.
It's kind of nice doing this in the garage because it allows me to have
Silence.
my hands busy.
That's what she said. Hey.
I mean that in the quite literal sense. Thank you very much.
Hey,
The third one was Nithis, and that's the one you opened. That was the first one you opened with the pewter key.
Did that semi truck just took out
Oh.
that stop sign?
Yes, it did.
It fucking did.
You know how many times we do that?
So it's not going to be, unless it's the fool, the one who's talking about time.
But we're looking for the meaning of life.
What gives meaning to life?
A loved one?
Is it love or time spent with the loved one?
Well, that's where it gets confusing, because there was one tomb that said the muse, and then there was one tomb that said my everything.
Then there is also the fool who tried to fuck with time. Try the muse. Or my everything. One of those two.
My
You
everything.
have the key. Try the my everything.
Okay. Everyone's in agreement with my everything? Got it.
Hold on. Before you do that.
Okay, we were on agreement with my everything.
No, we are. I want a copy of that key. I have 4 blank keys.
Ew.
Okay.
Only other thing.
Just in case, I want to take a copy of that key.
The only other thing I can think of is investigating the locks to see if there are any, like, Azure markings within them.
There are 8 symbols.
You make a copy of the key.
Okay, you can do what you want. We have a backup.
Are there any symbols on the key?
Just an Azure key that says the meaning of life.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into my everything.
The key does not fit.
Okay. Can I try the muse?
The key does not fit.
The fool.
The key fits.
I was right!
On the 3rd try.
Shut up.
No! I was sitting here arguing with you guys about whether or not it was the time.
It was just that there's so many answers to the meaning of life that it's opinionated.
42.
42.
Right?
It's about to be bedtime for y'all.
You got your towel?
It pops open.
I'm gonna help
A
you.
figure raises from the grave. I wish I could have said everything I needed to say. He says, sitting up holding a key before the glowing energy leaves his eyes.
To show that I was right for once. There's a reason I chose this character.
Okay, now, I just need to make sure you heard me say that and you weren't just gloating the whole time.
I wish I could have had time to say everything I needed to say.
Okay. So you just have what was an animated skeleton, no longer animated.
Okay. Let it sit till tomorrow, okay, Joey? Yes. Is there a key?
In his hand.
Okay, I grab the key. What does it say?
It says nothing.
What color is it?
Death.
What the skeleton said is the clue for where the key goes. I wish I would have had time to say everything that needed to be said.
My everything, then.
That's my thought.
Hey!
Yeah.
Turn that light back on.
That's scary, Code Ice.
What?
Because I was just fixing a cup and I had a headlight torch on, and I turned it off, and she said, "Hey, turn that light back on."
But no, the key does
How
not
the
fit.
fuck did you know that I had the headlight on?
It doesn't fit.
What crypts are left
It doesn't
unopened?
fit my everything?
It does not.
Okay, then it's death. I go to the death one.
There should be 5
does not fit.
tombs left to be opened.
We have
Okay, yeah.
death, we have muse, we have my everything. We have death, muse, my everything.
Lyra.
What are the other two?
Lyra. Wasn't
Lyra was not the daughter, no.
No. And that's not the muse?
You guys didn't put it in the muse.
He's asking which one the
then I
muse
put
was.
it in the muse.
It slides in, it locks in, and the key begins turning on its own.
Cool.
As the crypt begins to open, the torches begin to light faster, and the earth above you begins to start to rumble and tremor. You see a small creature raise up, holding a scroll and a key, before handing it to you and pulling its lid shut and going back into the crypt. It's a blue scroll.
It's a what?
Blue scroll.
Aqua. What's the scroll
What does the
say?
scroll say?
It's just a blue scroll.
Okay, cool.
It's blank.
But the key in agua.
Yep.
It turns. It unlocks.
That was the simplest fucking riddle.
It turns, it unlocks. And you see a wedding invitation, dried flowers, and a tarnished brass key. 2 wedding rings stacked on top of each other. There's nothing else inside.
Was my everything?
The earth above you begins to rumble harder as the next crypt opens, and it's full of sheet music and an instrument.
Oh, then that one would be Lyra. As in lyre. The instrument.
Key goes in and turns. And inside, a very similar looking skull. In fact, it's almost a dead match. If it wasn't for the different colored wax. The one you found earlier, Dom. As your skull gets closer to it, you can feel it frantically moving as if it's excited.
Guys?
Yes?
The skull's trying to move closer to the other skull.
So your bone is
That means you're
vibrating.
probably
Got it.
getting close. Did you just say so your bones are vibrating?
Like a
Do you
vibrating
choose
bone.
what do you choose to do? Do you choose to remove the skull? Do you choose to let the skulls come together? Do you want to remove it from your bag to see what's happening?
I want to remove it from the bag and look at it.
As you remove it from the bag, you notice its eyes are alight, but it is not producing heat. But you, Raging, recognize that fire. That's
I do.
hellfire in those eyes.
Ah. Bye. All right. Is that a bad thing?
It's something you can choose to notate to the group or not. But you can feel the skull dom trying to pull as if it's reaching out for the other skull. As the first stones begin to fall from above you.
Fuck it, let them get close. Unless somebody has an argument against it.
I
I
say
don't
we
know. We're
Indiana
talking about
Jones this
fucking with
shit.
hellfire. We're
We've
talking about
still
fucking with
got. Is there anything else in the tomb besides the skull?
No, just the skull.
There's no key.
No key.
I want to pick up the skull head and bring it to the death one.
As you pick up the skull head, you too feel the same arcanic shaking inside the skull. The eyes come alight with a purple flame. Unhand me.
And if I don't,
Oh. Threaten the
One
guy
holding it.
without hands. I see how it is.
I
you
say,
threatened
hey,
first.
I
he
mean,
didn't
I
threaten.
just said
He,
unhand me.
Well,
But it looks like you guys are about to be crushed and stuck in here with me anyways.
I was like, or since I'm the one holding you, you ignore those fuckers and you talk to me. Hey, we could be stuck
I mean,
down here with you, or
Could
you
be free
help
with
us get
us.
out and you can travel with us. Would you rather be stuck down here or be with us? You know, sunlight, trees, nature, general tomfoolery, animals to eat, whatever floats your fucking boat.
he's a skull. I don't think he really cares much about all of that.
It
you never know.
sounds like it's gonna be awfully boring just stuck in a tomb all day, all night, especially if we all decide to take a vow of silence and ignore you. Sounds like that would suck a lot.
I'll go with you. Just one thing. It seems like nothing happened. At first. But, you might want to finish this last part of the puzzle so we can get out of here and nobody dies.
I know,
I mean,
we're missing
it doesn't
the
really
key.
affect me, but... Hey, you found Frank!
What's Frank?
The other
I am
skull.
so
That's a
angry.
fucking
I am
Frank.
not with you, brother.
Frank, what did they do to you? Why are you full of wax?
Oh, the other skull.
Does my skull talk back?
No, it just bouncing erratically in your hand.
Hey, Dom, take the wax off him.
I was gonna say, can I peel the wax off?
You can, but it's going to take a lot of time.
Well,
Okay,
while I'm
Okay,
fucking
you
with this,
start-
you guys
okay,
finish the
okay.
puzzle.
Okay, we're missing a key, correct?
Correct.
And it's
I just start
obviously
peeling
not.
wax.
It's obviously not the actual skeleton. So we need a
Is it a
key for death, if I'm not correct.
Can I use one of my blanks to make the key?
As you
about
get
we
over
ask-
to death, and you use a key blank to try and pick a key, both skulls are fervently energetic. I know, Frank, they'll figure it out eventually.
They're the keys. Can we smash them? Listen,
Hey, first of all, that's very forward. And this is a first date scenario. So no, you cannot smash me.
Listen, sir,
I mean,
I'll
you have
buy
the
you a drink
holes.
after, and I assure you, I'll use the appropriate lube. What the fuck do we need for the key?
Frank!
Okay, cool.
But he can't do anything like that.
Is there fire anywhere around?
We
There
have
are
a
tons of
fire
torches on the
Fucking
breather.
wall.
everywhere.
I already used it and we haven't rested.
I'm walking up to
Take
Dom.
the
I'm
skeleton
grabbing
over
the
to
skull,
torch.
setting it on the ground, and just holding a torch near it.
As the wax begins to melt, you hear muffled screaming coming from it until the wax leaves the jaw, at which point it becomes demonic screaming as the torch is still on it.
I'm gonna pull the torch
Remove
away.
the torch.
Yeah.
Anybody that understands Infernal understands the following phrase. Open the gates to home. Open the layers and peel them back. Open the portal. Return me to where I belong. So come forth, Avernus. The door that had once covered Nithis' crypt begins to flash as an infernal fire and smoke begins to raise from it, and you hear the ever-sounding thud of what seems to be a staircase slowly popping into existence from that crypt. Well, you made a deal. You're stuck with me now. But you might
Really
want to
good
go
at
down
making
those stairs.
horrible deals.
Down the stairs.
Maybe he
we
can
go.
be a tour guide.
I grabbed the skull. He's my companion now. I made the deal with him.
Well, you have that one. I still have Frank. Frank is mine.
Okay.
Is Frank fully uncovered yet?
Yes.
Frank is fully uncovered, yes.
Okay.
You gotta make it, Frank.
He's my Frank. Leave him alone.
Can I put the torch to him again?
No. Not unless I gotta hold the torch to your ass.
I mean, if he screams, then we know he feels pain.
Are we going down the stairs, or are we going to be...
Yes,
I'm
we're
going
going down
down
the
the
stairs.
Yes, I'm going down the stairs.
As you step through the realms, the air immediately becomes just swelteringly hot. You see before you, as you walk through stairs, on both sides, pools of lava and imps torturing the damned. Welcome to my home, Frank says. Avernus. 9th layer.
9th layer of hell, or we're in the 9th layer of Avernus?
Did he say this in
Avernus is
common?
hell. Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Knew I was headed here anyway.
So instead of finding the phylactery, we found our way to Avernus.
Yeah, without costing millions more lives.
You don't know that it
I
would
mean,
have been
we
millions.
still have a lychee, the non-fruit
Lich.
demon thing. Lich.
Oh, that asshole?
Yeah.
Your skull looks up to you and goes, so, you're dealing with that dickhead. The one who took
with
Frank
him.
and put him in the wall.
Yep.
Oh.
Right.
We
I
just
wasn't in
to
a
make sure
wall.
that
I was in a beam. Oh, yes, because that's so much different. You were still
Oh.
inside wood. You were part of a tree. How do you feel?
Oh look, Panda's finally talking to his other personality.
You know what? You know what? I don't have to take this. I was gonna help you. I don't have to take this.
Pretty please.
Shifts himself to look over at you, Kodice, and goes, can you believe the gall on these people? God.
Unfortunately, I can. But kind of like you, they've adopted me, and now we're both stuck. I'm so sorry. But I do have a plethora of inappropriate jokes if you want to pass the time.
Always down for an inappropriate joke. My
Making
name's
friends with
Emerson.
skeletons.
Technically, you're making friends with a skull, not a skeleton.
Close enough.
Same thing.
He says,
Good
my name's
eyes.
Emerson, and by the way, I know what you're looking for. I made it.
Do you know where it is?
Oh yes, very much so. It's with Frank's
Would you-
master.
Let me
Where did
guess.
we
Where's
find
Another
Frank?
lich.
Master? Frank, where's your master?
Oh,
More importantly,
he's right
who?
over there. You see the skull, kind of motioning. He goes, kind of hard to point without hands, but it's off in that general direction.
Left, right, straight.
Turn the skull
As
to
he
the
nod,
direction we
as
need
he
to
nods in the general direction, you see what looks like a castle made of volcanic glass. He goes, "It's only about a day to get there from here."
For somebody with legs or somebody
asked-
without legs?
That's a good one.
Might not be wise to piss off the skulls.
It's my skull.
My
Yeah,
skull's
because you
better.
lack one to begin with.
I asked Frank and Emerson if we would be safe to take a day of rest, or if relatively safe, or if
I mean-
there is a potential for immediate danger.
Thank you for the hydrate. I mean, we are in hell, so there's always danger. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend taking a nap on these stairs because he leans over and looks down. It's kind of hot underneath. I mean, I'll survive. But
Do you know of a place where we could take a minute to rest?
I mean, once you get down these stairs and into the mountains, it's a little more enclosed, but you really need to look out for shades.
Okay. But to be fair,
Wait, did that actually play?
Yes.
yes.
That was only supposed to be a preview.
Trying to tell
He
me,
goes,
Pat? You said code ice, and then I got distracted.
I was going to tell you your skull's name since it said it, but you got it.
Okay. I pay attention better when my hands are busy. You can take that how you like.
Oh, you know exactly how it was taken.
I know precisely how it was taken. Deeply.
Emotional damage.
That's what she said.
yes.
Giggity, giggity.
I also sent you the information that you're gonna need. So, are we heading down, or are we just, sauntering over? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the view. Lava Lake is awesome. If you want to wait till about 2 o'clock, then it's pitchfork time.
I heard pitch pork, so I'm thinking like pulled pork and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it may smell like that down here, but I promise you there's no pig.
Damn.
Well, let's go down.
Everybody knows I like kids better
Frank
than
laughs. Yeah, I bet you would. Oh,
I
fine.
look
I'm not
over at
funny.
the
I see how
skull.
it is.
I look over at the skull and I say frequently, enthusiastically, but still disappointingly.
Man, you must really have let her down the one time she let that happen.
Hey, Panda,
Yeah?
is there any way for me to get down there to them since I'm stuck on the surface still?
You followed them down.
You ran
No,
away.
you said I
and...
was like being harassed by.
Yeah, and then
ran from them.
I didn't get that part. My bad.
And you have been following them all the way down. You are in hell, currently looking like the person who destroyed the city.
Wait,
So
so
what'd
I'm
you
in
bring the
hell.
Lich for?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
He fucked up.
It's
He's
not the
not the
Lich.
Lich. He disguised himself as the Lich using a spell to try and control the absent-minded horde that the Lich had created. Fortunately, it did not
That's
work,
fucking
and he is...
stupid.
Yeah, it didn't work, and now he's stuck like this for 24 hours.
Oh, that sucks. But Frank floats up in front of you. But now you have to understand how tiny his penis is. And he just floats away, snickering.
Wait, the skulls can float
I look
now?
at Frank.
They've been
I
able
tell
to now that they're home.
I look at Frank and I tell him, beautifully done.
Yeah. That's what she said the one time before, I ended up in a coffin. But we don't go there. Succubus aren't all they're cracked up to be. Anyways,
Hey, aren't we
so
looking
yeah.
for the Lich's prized possession?
Oh yeah. So you're trying to find his wedding ring.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know all about his wedding ring. As they float down, they begin telling you the story of what had happened, where the Lich used to be a priest for a temple until he was cast out in shame.
My fucking life. If it's that wedding ring set that we saw in the tomb, I'm gonna shit all over this goddamn game.
It probably
I'll
is.
pay money to see that.
He goes, yeah, it was his wedding ring. He got pushed out in shame because he took one of his acolytes as a concubine. But she wasn't a willing concubine, and it was kind of a forced marriage thing, and it was a whole thing. I had to be taken off my altar, the church closed, we didn't get to see Nithis anymore. He's been gone a while. I wonder what the other gods think about him being gone. But I mean, he disappears a lot, so
all the
it can't
gods
be
are
that.
missing.
We have to tell him, guys. We have to tell both of them.
All the gods are missing. The Fae ran them out and locked them up.
Oh?
We're on a search to find them all and release them back.
Emerson turns and looks, and he goes, "Oh, is that why you have that fake curse mark?"
Yep.
Yeah, she likes to make friends with everyone she sees, even if it's good or bad.
Did
Hawk?
he just say fake curse mark?
Oh, never mind.
Fae.
Oh.
Hang on, I have to ban a chatter.
I can take care of it. Or you
Yeah,
got it.
you already got it.
You are chopped.
Time to break out my band hammer.
Oh yeah, it's just a bot that's like, get the best viewers on, and I swear to God, every one of them has to
One
be a
of them
fucking
is-
adult site. It
I
has to
wanted
be at
to
this
see
point.
it.
But anyways, Emerson turns and looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I'd know that that binding anywhere. It's primordial. It's one of the first magics. It was how they learned to use the first magic. Typically, it was binding one element or another. But
I look
people
at
that tried.
Emerson. Okay, continue. Sorry.
I think he's got a sound going right now.
I do. Yes, the Kung Fu Panda I suck sound. But yes. He goes, "Yeah. It didn't really work too well. Even when He looks at Warhawk and he goes, "Yeah, that's where it fucks up. When you bind more than one thing."
Me?
Oh, yeah. He is kind of fucked up.
Yeah. He comes up to you and he goes, "Oh yeah. I can see him in there.
Oh, you're talking about the guy in my head?
You know, it's
Oh,
funny,
you can hear
Panda.
him? Oh, that's
You
not
got
good.
one, and Pet got one.
Are you threatening me? Because, you know,
No.
stay strapped, get clapped, homie.
Wait, what?
Well, if he's giving one to Pet and he's going to try and give it to me, either
No,
he has
no,
incredible
No!
stamina.
no.
Right
The-
after
the
you got
bot.
one of the scam bots, I got one.
I'm aware that was a, like, gangline gangbang joke.
Well,
Well,
he's
sometimes
already.
it's hard to tell if you're following along or not.
I
Plus-
know, I typically don't. But
Plus, he's already scarred with being tunnel buddies with his DM.
Emerson and Frank both look and... I'll be fucking damned. It is him, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, how'd you get fiend magic? That's the only... That...
Magic?
Yeah. Yeah. He has a very, very warped form of justice. He got sealed away a long time ago.
Why did he get sealed?
Hang on.
Okay.
Hell.
Your mother's outside.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. So now you get to hear what's going on in your dome while they're doing that. And you can relay that if you choose to. But you don't have to, crazy lady. But they go, well, can't have been too powerful if he got sealed inside, you know, a mortal soul. Shut up, Frank. You got sealed inside wax. You don't get to talk shit to anybody. You got beaten by a household candle.
You got beaten by paraffin. Not even
That
soy.
too. As you reach the bottom of the stairs and step out into Avernus, stairs begin to fall one by one by one into the lake, casting huge spews of lava flume as they hit from the higher up distances. Well, the only way out is through, or, you know, dying here, but then you come back here anyway, so it's a whole thing.
Can we go back to the surface? I don't want to catch on fire. Fire hurts.
Can you fly? Because the door's about 200 feet that way. He motions up. The door is indeed still open. But you also notice increasingly large flying creatures swarming it to see what all the commotion was about. But if we get to the castle, there's another door. So, I mean, there used to be a door. It's been a while since I've been here. Tell me, you said all the gods were sealed away. So the Fae won, didn't they?
Fortunately.
Yeah.
We're trying to undo what they did.
They're still trying to fuse the realms then. Because he wouldn't still be able to be alive if all the realms were separated. They both turn and look at Warhawk. You don't actually exist. there, there's just pieces of you everywhere. We can feel you. Oh God.
Why would you want to feel him?
You ever been on? You ever had a bug crawl on you? Imagine feeling lots of bugs, and that's how many fractions and fractures of spliced soul we can feel from him. What the hell are you?
I am Legion. We are many.
I look at them and I say, I am what you say I am. I'm just fractured.
It's okay. We just need to make sure that everything goes right with Bale's daughter, and she can get us what we need.
The pretty snake lady?
Oh, you've met her. Yeah, this is her house
Yeah.
we're going to.
Oh yay!
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna
you guys said you'd need a rest. Um, if you don't think you can make it another day here, this is going to be the safest. But I'd really recommend posting guards if you're going to let people take a nap.
Oh yeah, we post.
I'll
We
take
take
first
shift.
shift.
Okay, I do the sleeps.
I only need a 4-hour trance.
Same here.
I know Pet doesn't need anything.
I mean, I could do for
I
a
could
1
use
hour
some hit
meditative.
points back.
I'll
I
take
need a long rest.
I'll take the first shift because I only need a 4-hour.
Oh, all right. We can pair up then.
Yeah.
Who wants to be snuggle buddies?
Oh dear God.
So I'll take first shift with Warhawk.
Why come I can see Codice's fucking character just trying to like love on Pet's character? Pet's like, ew.
Pet's more like, I'm trying to meditate. And I'm like, but this ass is delicious.
Oh dear God.
Did you say this ass doesn't fit?
But this ass is delicious, though.
I'm sorry I started this.
Shame on you.
Damn, I was hoping that was going to be a jump.
You tried, you failed.
So,
All right.
anything
So who's
interesting?
taking first shift?
I am, and Warhawk.
Okay.
At least that's what I believe. Fucking
Correct.
murder it.
All right. Well, I know of the two of you, only one of you has the passive perception to see a small, golden-colored imp trying to slowly sneak his way towards you with a rock.
Hey, I say, hey guys, there's an imp attack, and then
Wait,
proceed to
you
punch the imp.
I'm
Are you
pretty
on
sure
first shift?
Codice is asleep.
You are asleep, madam. This is the
This
first
is
watch.
first shift.
What's the passive?
Oh, Blippi!
The passive that was required for this was 15.
Okay, so I see it.
I see it.
It's bedtime.
You see it too?
It's about a foot tall.
Yeah.
And is walking towards you with a big rock.
I want
Okay,
to.
you are awake.
I'm gonna elbow Warhawk. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Can we fuck with it?
Yes, the golden, very emaciated looking, 10-pound, foot tall imp is walking towards you, muttering to himself in common, I'm gonna show all of them. I can take them on all by myself. I'm not the weakest imp in all the 9 hells.
Can we fuck with him?
Hang on. Hey, buddy, you want to get stronger?
He goes to throw the rock at you. It goes about 4 inches in front of him and hits the ground. I'm already the strongest there is down here.
Are you hungry? You want some food?
No, I do not want food.
What are you trying to prove here, buddy?
I
Is
show
it,
him a thing of rations. Like, are you sure? And I slowly take a bite.
He reaches into his belt, pulls out a knife that is dripping with some unknown liquid. I don't need your food. I'll eat you when this is over.
Okay, Eldritch
Roll
Blast.
an ish.
Only them two, because the rest of us are asleep.
Only Warhawk.
oh,
Because it's trying to fight Warhawk. You can join if you want to, but it's trying to fight Warhawk.
Well, I'm still trying to do a 1-hour meditative attunement, so he's fucked.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay, hang on. Just need an initiative tracker up. That's the one fucking thing I didn't open.
Can you say it again?
hi.
Hi!
Hi!
I was putting Artie to bed and he saw you, Pet.
Oh.
I started saying pet.
Yeah.
That's your pet.
You said you got a 5?
Yeah, I got a 5.
I don't know if it's gonna count. I got a 17.
Thank you.
No, you're not fighting.
No, but
Okay. I was putting you into the list, but that's fine. Alright. So the imp is gonna go first. Hang on a second.
if it's any constitute, fuck yeah, whatever that is.
Constellation.
Yeah. I'm pretty much holding action unless I absolutely have to interfere.
Okay.
Like, Warhawk rolling a fail, a crit 1.
Well, then he should have been here for...
Does an 11 hit?
Oh, no, it does not.
Okay. And then for its bonus action, it's going to disengage and move 30 feet. You move, Warhawk.
I look directly at it and say, this was all on you, buddy. Cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Let's do it again. That one did not hit either. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, that does
Dude.
not hit.
Dude, I can hit him with my dagger. Come on.
Then you throw the goddamn dagger.
This is your fight.
Okay.
Nice.
I need a fortitude save from you.
The what?
I need a fortitude save from you.
Fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be? Constitution?
No. Hang on. Sorry, I was looking at an older generation of it. It's going to be a willpower save. Or no, hang on. I gotta see what the revised
Fortitude?
version of this is.
Isn't that a wisdom?
Yes, it is a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Okay.
I say that's going to be wisdom or intelligence.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
It'll be 15.
Oh, you barely missed. You barely missed getting hit by this. You made the save, but you barely survived that. Just so you're aware.
Fuck. What did he do?
You'll find out in a minute. He did hit you, however, because I know damn well a 19 is going to hit you.
Yeah.
So you
Damn
take
weakling.
4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
I look at my windows like, you motherfucker. And I cast Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And that does 7 damage.
It is still standing.
Now I do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 did not hit.
Oh, it just
Alrighty. Is it his turn once again?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh. Oh, Warhawk. I'm so sorry.
Fucking net 20.
It is.
Mhm.
But it's not a double, so I'm not going to do full-on crit damage. But I need another fortitude save from you.
Dirty 20. Rolled 17.
Okay. So you will take 5 slashing damage. And it is the end of its turn.
Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Dirty 20, rolled 15 plus 5.
So you eviscerate it with that last Eldritch Blast.
Damn. Just when I was about to get my dagger out.
No, the best part about it is, this thing has a retardedly high AC for a challenge rating 3, but it has 9 hit points.
Well, how much damage did you do?
Well, he did 7 the first round, and he crit the second time, so it didn't matter what he rolled for damage.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
yes, you have indeed slayed it.
I turned to zeros, and I was like, "Why didn't you fucking help me?"
He was after you. I was here to get you.
I was trying to help him, and he threatened me with a dagger.
Why?
That's
His choice.
Frank floats up behind you. If you think things are going to be nice in hell, you're sadly mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're very lucky that that poison didn't affect you. Those poisons will make you hallucinate all sorts of fun things. I've watched people walk in and think they're taking a bubble bath in lava before.
So it would have been that bad, eh?
Oh, it's that bad. That's the light end of the thing. It makes you hallucinate and do whatever is suggested to you.
Well, that is very terrifying.
Yeah, it's a great little tool. Those little fuckers can make amazing poisons. Anyways, the watch continues to pass without further intervention. It is now on second watch. Who is up for second watch?
I'll be up for second
I'll take
watch.
second watch.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me and Red.
I'm finally back to my computer.
Welcome back.
Why did you go to that page? I didn't ask for that page. Okay, hang on. Here we go. There it is. In the distance, you see a familiar face. It's like you've seen it quite recently. Roll a history check, and you might remember.
Damn it, I left my entire bag of dice out in the garage. I'll be right back.
Got a 17.
You remember this succubus. It was the one that made out with Warhawk and made it so Kodice and Warhawk had to hear each other's brains for 24 hours. She's slowly crossing in the distance, but doesn't seem aware of your location. But you laugh with the thought of knowing what had happened previously. As for the rest of that shift, it goes completely peacefully, other than a few close scares from passing lava creatures, but none that seem to notice you. You all have made it through the night and survived. So, well, are we going? Is everybody finally slept enough? God, it's like when you're
You're
alive,
what,
you have to.
Frank?
What?
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
Okay. What?
I'll set you on fire again.
He looks at you. I am on fire.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, hang on.
Another band.
No, no, no. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
What are you doing?
Do, do, do. Do, do. There you go. Dropped it in chat. That's what they look like. Just one's purple and one's red.
Oh, wait, but he was covered in wax.
Yes, until you melted the wax. And he could free his soul. It's not actual, like, tangible fire.
Oh, it looks like the skull's unenshrouded.
Anyways, we better get going. The ancient dragons like to feed at this time of day.
Wait, dragons?
Well, I mean, yeah. Where do you think dragons go when they die?
Touche.
How many good dragons are you aware of? Well, I mean, with your stupid with your 12 souls left, you probably do.
Oh, there's only 12 of me left?
Well, there's 3 of you in there.
Wait, there's 3 now?
He's not very bright, is he? Frank
No.
says.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. You're a good boy. You know that. You try so hard. We're gonna go on a little bit of a walk. Don't go too far. We don't want you getting lost. And there are lots of shiny objects, and we just need to make sure you're gonna get where we're going. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna go take you to see the snake lady.
I just slowly
Please say she's ugly, so he doesn't try to hit on her.
The snake lady, we know. Zero.
Oh yeah, we still need to tell these guys what happened.
The 2 skulls look and what happened? Did you hurt the snake lady?
No, she sacrificed herself to save a town, and we were trying to get her back, and unfortunately brought back the wrong version of her.
See the flames shrink down dramatically around the skulls as they turn and look at each other. You did what now? You you awoke her first soul?
Yeah.
I wondered why it had been so quiet in hell. I didn't know she could walk the earth again. So this has just gotten a lot more dangerous. Yeah. When she first sacrificed her great power to protect things and keep Avernus sealed off. Yeah, it took 12 gods to put her down so she could be sealed. So they both look directly at Warhawk. Don't piss her off. We don't want to die today.
But why would
Your
I?
skulls, aren't you already dead?
Oh no. No. She can do worse to us than just dead. She can make us go and never exist. That was one of the first magics that was on the realm. She was trying to bring all the realms together. And almost blew all of them apart. Anyways, so Frank goes back to bobbing and weaving ahead of you.
Would there be a way for us to undo it?
I mean, unless you have a way to rip out somebody's soul and, you know, jam something else in there before they die. Because you really don't want somebody of that power wandering around without a soul. It doesn't end well.
Well, how about you?
What do you mean?
Can we put you in there?
I'm not
How
a soul.
about no?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be in that, but I just don't see it working out the way you think it's going to. Last time I was in something, I had children.
I just spat out my fucking Mountain Dew.
Well, now he's in a sticky van.
Beautiful.
They keep leading you, stopping you before you get spotted by various things of the hells as you approach the large lava glass structure. You hear in the background just ominous singing. You recognize it as what was once a light-hearted tune being played in the tavern. But the tone has changed. So have the words. What was once a kind notion of protecting your children and finding them safely has now turned into let's rain the fires from the heavens and burn away the sins we cannot forgive. The ash will protect the decay from furthering itself. The fires will purify. And that's the last you hear before it goes dead silent on the hells. It doesn't even seem like you can hear the roar of the lava pits. It is just silence as you cross into the realm and through the threshold, it's just pure, unyielding silence inside the house as the door shuts. Well, we're gonna stay here. You guys, good luck, Frank says. Emerson looks at Frank and goes, "Listen here, you fucking pussy. I didn't know. Just because you have 3 holes doesn't mean you need to act like you have 3 holes." And he just turns and looks at him and goes, "Oh, we're going there." And he goes, "Well, I mean, you're the one acting like a fleshlight. I'm just saying." Now, you guys are looking for his ring, right? Well, it's only it probably should be up with the rest of the rings. She had a huge jewelry box. I mean, he did love her quite a bit. She was his wife. And that's where we end for today. So, thank you everybody who came out for D&D. Thank you to my players. And as always, on Sunday, we will continue the story. Dom, go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I had more to go, but you want sleep, so we're gonna let you sleep.
50-hour work weeks have been kicking his ass. He needs it.
Oof.
So, thank you everybody
that
who was here.
You know, waking
and,
up at 4 a.m.
You know, I can kind of understand that. My son has started choosing violence, and thinks 5 a.m. is the work time. Or sorry, is the time to do everything. Like,
on that note, so this coming week, the schedule states I will be streaming tomorrow. There might be minor adjustments incoming for the schedule as I am taking on some extra work from now on. But any adjustments that will be made will be done in the Discord in my schedule section. But the plan is should be able to stream tomorrow. Should be. But until next time, thank you all for showing your love and showing your support. I greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful night and love y'all.